Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can cut a cut together queen and neckline without a yoke with a sweetheart style line. So if it's something you would love to learn, do well to stick to the end of the video. Like, share and subscribe, and if you are new on my channel, do well to subscribe to be part of the family. Subscription is totally free, and do well to turn on the notification bell so you can be notified anytime we drop new videos, so you don't miss out on anything on this channel. So without further ado, let's jump right into the main video. So the first thing, we're going to take our basic measurement. So the top here is our starting point and our shoulder line. I'm going to come down to mark my bust point, which is 10 inches. From my shoulder to my bust point is 10 inches. I'm going to repeat the point just so I can get a straight line. I'll go ahead and extend the line across this way. So the next point will be our waist point. So I'm going to mark from my shoulder to my waist, which is 15 inches. So this top is stopping at the waist, and I'll just go ahead and label the lines. This is my bust line. So I'm going to come to the shoulder line here, and I'm going to divide my shoulder by 2, which is 7.5. At that point, I'm going to come down by 1 inch from my shoulder slope. I'll come here to mark my neck width of 3 inches, and I'm going to connect from the shoulder slope into the neck width like so. The next thing is to mark our arm length. And how to get your arm length: divide your bust by 6, then add 1.5 inches. So I got 7. I'm going to extend that point across this way, and to get a straight line, I'm going to mark what I have as my shoulder measurement here on this line, and I'm going to connect from the shoulder slope into that line. So this line now become our chest line. I'll come here to mark the midpoint of this line here, which is 3.5, and I'm going to come in by half an inch here. I'll come to the chest line, divide my bust circumference by 4, and I'm going to connect this point to form my armhole. So this is a dartless top. We're not going to put any dart on this top. So I'll go ahead and input my round body measurement. We've already marked our bust measurement. I'll mark my waist measurement here. Then I'll add 1 inch for sewing allowance. I'll add a 1 inch for sewing allowance on the bust line as well. Then I'll go ahead and connect the point together like this. The next thing is to mark our neckline. So from the armhole, I'm going to come out or come in by 2 inch. It depends on how wide you want yours to be or small you want it to be. Then I'll connect from the neck width to that 2 inches I came in. Then to get our sweetheart effect here, I'm going to come down from the chest line by 1.5 inches. It depends on how deep you want your sweetheart to be. You can go lower or higher than this. Then I'll just connect back into that line like so, and this is basically it for the front. It's very simple. Like I said, it's a cut together queen and neckline without a yoke, and this is the easiest way you can go about it. I'll go ahead and cut it out. So if you have watched to this point and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button. Subscription is totally free, and turn on the notification bell so you can be notified anytime we drop new video. So this is how the front is looking like. This is a full front pattern, as you can see here. We're going to keep this aside so you can work on the back pattern. For the back pattern, I'm going to mark my zipper allowance of 1.5 inches. And I'm going to connect the points with a straight line this way. This is my zipper allowance here. And the next thing is to impute my basic measurement. I'm going to come down to mark my bust point just the way we did for the front. From my shoulder to my bust point, which is 10, I'll go ahead and extend the line. Then I'll come down to mark my half length. That is my shoulder to my waist, and it's 15 inches. I'm going to mark that all the way to get a straight line. I'll go ahead and extend the line across this way. The next thing is to impute our measurement. So I'm just going to label the lines. I'll come to the shoulder line here. I'm going to divide my shoulder by 2. I'll mark it here. At that point, I'll come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. I'll mark my neck width of 3 inches as well. I'll connect from the shoulder slope into the neck width. We are basically repeating what we did on the front pattern. Next thing is to mark my arm length, and I've already told you guys how to get your arm length. I'll go ahead and extend this point across this way, and to get a straight line, I'm going to mark my shoulder measurement on this line here, and I'm going to connect from the shoulder slope to the point we just marked. So I'm going to come to this arm length here and mark the midpoint. At that point, I'll go in by half an inch here. I'll come to the chest line, divide my bust circumference by 4, and I'm going to connect all these points together with my curve rule to form my armhole. So the next thing is to impute our round body measurement. We've already marked our bust measurement. I'll mark my waist here and add 1 inch for our seam allowance. I'll add the 1 inch here as well. then I'll connect the point together like this. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to mark 1 inch downward. Then I'll come to the chest line and mark 3.5 inches inward like this. It depends on what you want at this point. So this is the star line I want for the back pattern. I'm just going to connect from the 1 inch to the 3.5 inches this way. And then I'm going to come to the waistline. I'm going to mark 1/2 inch here. And this is to prevent our zip from bulging after sewing. I'll slant it up this way. And we are going to cut this area we don't need. And this is basically it for the back pattern. So if you have any question regarding this tutorial, if there's anything you don't understand and you want me to throw more light on, if there's anything at all you don't understand, please do where to drop it in the comment section, and I promise to attend to all your questions. Or you have any style you want me to make tutorial on, just do where to let me know in the comment section. So let's open this up and see how the full look is, and this is how it is. You can see how beautiful it is. So this is a full back pattern. You go ahead and cut on your fabric. This is the front and this is the back. It's a very simple tutorial like I said earlier. So this is all we have for today's tutorial. Do where to like, share and subscribe before you go. See you in the next video.